everyone. Welcome back to dzncats for me. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Hope you had a great weekend. We are doing our weekly Tarotscopes. This is for the week ahead of February 21st through to the 27th of 2022. And this is for the sign of Taurus. Of course, if the message resonates, please claim it. If it does not, please leave it behind. Perhaps come back in a couple of days and the message will be more clear at that time. We're using our Lightseer Tarot as well as some Oracle cards to get a nice complete message for the week ahead. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up as well as the bell notification so you know whenever I upload a new video. And of course your comments are always appreciated. There is a link on the banner of the channel page that will take you to the Instagram account for the channel as well as the Facebook group that I've just created for the channel. So please do go check that out. Join if you feel that you want to participate in that way. It would be great to have you there. So let's go ahead and get started with our Taurus Tarotscope. Alright, so the Taurus cards seem to want to fly out today. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. Alright, so in the current position, we have the Five of Wands. In the past influences position, we have the Ace of Cups. In the possible challenges position, we have the Tower card. In the possible outcome position, we have the Strength card. And on the bottom of the deck, as I said, we have the Judgment card. So in the current position, the Five of Wands, this is a card of conflict. This is a card of possible like competition. It can even be sort of like internal conflict, right? Sort of like having a like a fight with yourself, or your thoughts are kind of scattered at this time. Um, it can be sort of pushing others to excel. It can be a card of brainstorming, of sort of like mental jousting, if you will. Um, it can also be a card of leveling up. It can be also sort of um, like dynamic energy, right? The Ace of Cups comes in the position of the past influences. The Eight of Cups, beautiful card. Uh, this is a card you can see in the image. She's holding onto a bowl in between her two hands that's got a heart, and the heart is lit up. And the light is coming from her heart uh, into the bowl and sort of shining upwards. It's a beautiful, beautiful image. This is the card that speaks of new connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, sort of like the seeds of love and hope being planted. This is a card of newfound emotions, of awakening your heart and joy, positive outcomes, and creativity, as well as just this like overall feeling of bliss, if you will. And then we have the Tower card. Um, the Tower card is from the Major Arcana. It's card number 16. So you're getting sort of close to the end of the journey in the Major Arcana. It is a card of unexpected change. It can be a card of chaos, sort of like the rug being pulled out from underneath you. It can be a card of just your beliefs being challenged. It can be a card of having new awareness and perspectives. It can be a card that speaks to being unsure of who you are, right? Um, but following that, you have the Strength card. This is a glorious card. I mean, the image on the card is glorious. This is number 8 in the Major Arcana. It is a card that speaks to us about having that inner strength, um, courage. It's calmness. It's really like quiet, like strength, right? It's purity of thought and heart. It's someone who is compassionate, and it can speak to like an animal instinct, or sort of like a lustful feeling. Um, it can also speak to spiritual matters. And then, of course, you have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. Again, the Judgment card is you're nearing the end of the Major Arcana, so that's 3 Major Arcanas in this reading out of 6 cards, which is excellent. This is card number 20. The Judgment card is all about a spiritual experience. It's about self realization and understanding. It's about spiritual awakenings, redemption, knowing your motives and your heart to be true. It's a total transparency, and just sort of like an introduction to spirit, if you will, right? And you can see in the image, how she's got her arms raised up, and you can see the image, sort of coming up out of her with their arms extended towards the light. It's just a glorious, glorious card. So this mental conflict, this sort of like mental jousting that you're doing, whatever this is, and we'll dig into it more to try to figure it out. I sort of feel like you have 2 options here, right? You can either dig into to love and joy, and the inner strength that you have, the spiritual awakening, so come from that perspective, to be able to get out of whatever the situation is in a positive manner, or you can allow yourself to stay stuck in this mental conflict, which is what the Tower will do, right? It will question your beliefs, question the foundation that you thought that you had, right? Because of course your perspectives are being questioned, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see if we can figure out, uh, what this Five of Wands speaks to, and how we can avoid the Tower situation. Because remember, the Tower is a possible challenge. It is not necessarily what's going to happen. It's a possibility. All right, so this is from my own Oracle deck. There's lots of cards in here. As you can see, I've added more. What do our lovely Taurus friends need to know for the week ahead, please? February the 21st through to the 27th, 2022. My goodness. I just had a whack load fall off the table there. Bear with me for one moment while I reach those. All right, since they all wanted to come out, we're going to go with them all. All right, so we've got, this is from the emotions scale, and this is scared. So scared, confused, feelings of being rejected, insecure, helpless, discouraged, overwhelmed, embarrassed, inadequate, anxious, which, that all speaks to this Five of Wands. Uh, something has rocked you, something has got you scared and confused. Um, Interestingly enough, we have from the relationship section, sorry, this is from the healing section, this is isolation. It speaks to sadness, loneliness, taking a break, going within. Um, we have communication, being heard, information coming in, listening, right? Listening, speaking your truth. Interesting. Again, we've got 333. We also had this for Aries, so be on the lookout for these synchronicities. If you see them, 333 speaks to support, and you're being guided on your journey, which is, speaking to the Judgment card. We have from the crown chakra, letting go, awareness, spirituality, enlightenment, knowing who you are. That speaks to the strength card as well as the judgment card. This is from the career and finance section. We've got achievement, right? Uh, when you get to this strength card, when you sort of tap into the judgment, or the properties of the judgment card, you're going to feel that sense of achievement that you overcame whatever the situation is. We have the month of August. The birthstone for the month of August is Peridot, and it speaks to hope and happiness, which is exactly Ace of Cups, strength, and judgment, sort of all encompassed there. That's beautiful. We have prayer, connecting to your higher power, right? Asking for help, searching for answers and guidance. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. We will now pull from the Moonology Manifestation deck. What do our lovely Taurus friends need to know for the week ahead, please? Week ahead for Taurus, February 21st to the 27th, 2022. What do our Tauran friends need to know? Bingo. Last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. You've got to tap in to that, you know, inner strength that you have and pull that out to be able to deal with whatever this is, and to remind yourself that you have the ability to pull yourself out of whatever this situation is. This is such a hopeful message of, perseverance and sort of loving yourself up to get you past a difficult time. I love this. All right, from the Impasse Empowerment deck. Wow, beautiful. What an image on that card. We've got experience the passion of fire. Message on the card reads, reignite your life force by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging in the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. Interesting. Interesting. So that's telling you, make some time for self love. This is telling you, you want to get a little extra perk, a little extra spark. Stare into a candle, gaze up at the sunlight, and refuel yourself in that way. Beautiful. This is from the Sacred Forest Oracle. We will pull from next. We've got two cards for you, Taurus. We've got Moonlight Enchantment, which is magic. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And it's not lost on me that the Moonology Manifestation has a similar picture of the two images with the moon. Once I figure out how to hold the cards up for the camera, So sorry. Right? And then you've got Pegasus, which is transcending, right? And that's tapping into, the magic of the moonlight, or, allowing yourself to love yourself up and sort of processing through whatever this hurt it may be. Reminding yourself of who you are and what you have to offer to get to this side, right? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we are moving on to the language of flower cards. We've got red rose, courage. Be brave, be strong, and believe. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message so far for our lovely Taurian friends. Wow, that came out fast. All right, from the Guardian Angel Oracle, we have patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. Beautiful message. A beautiful message. So whatever has got you, sort of tied up in knots, everything here is telling you to tap in and give yourself some self-love. Remember that you are strong. Remember that you have courage, that you have the tenacity to to work through this. You know, speak to spirit. Speak to your guides. Pray. You know, um, do some self-love. Look after yourself, and the answers will come. Have patience, and you will get through to it. This is a beautiful message for our lovely Taurian friends. I do hope that you enjoyed that. I do hope it resonates. Please do leave a comment and let me know. And until we see each other again, many blessings. Bye for now.